It's a long way.
It's a long way up this one, isn't it?
It is.
That's phenomenal.
This goes back to what I said earlier about from the outside they look absolutely quiet and dead, but inside people are working away like the plants. Oh, there you go, that's a fancy fork truck. VNA. Is it a man up? Looks like it. You don't get a chance to see these very often because we don't get in the warehouses. So it's just a shame I can't get to see them a bit better. Now sometimes they're guided by a line down the middle of the aisle so they don't bump any of the racking or anything like that. It's like a magnetic strip that runs down the middle of the aisle, and once the fork truck picks up the magnetic line, then you don't steer it anymore. It steers itself. You just make it go forwards and backwards. There it is coming out. Yeah, it looks like it's a man up. That means that the man goes up with the forks. The forks don't go up and down on their own. Well, they do go up and down on their own, but the guy operating the fork truck goes up and down with it. It's just a shame we didn't get to see it operating. Okay, so I've just had a word with the warehouse manager. His name's Paul, and the fork truck drivers are on the break. Now, he says I'm quite alright to come along and video these machines as they're running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how they work before the machine actually starts operating. Now there's a line there on the floor. Now that's a magnetic line. And what happens is the fork truck turns into the aisle and there's some yellow dots. When it gets to the yellow dots there, that's it. The machine just takes over and drives itself. The operator doesn't need to steer it at all. All the operator does is make the machine go forwards and backwards and up and down, of course. Now it's not a particularly high warehouse. I've got some footage of me somewhere on one where it's really, really high, and until you get used to it, it's a bit like whoa. Now a lot of them carry emergency kits so that if you get stuck up there, you can abseil down. And we used to teach that as well, how to abseil out of these forklifts.
He'd take you right up to the top of the hill.
Yeah. Well, he didn't drive it.
Oh, did he get you driving it?
Yeah, I was straight in, lifted the pallet out, put a pallet back in.
Yeah, never Duke's thing. That's some serious height.
It's a long way.
It's a long way up this one, isn't it?
It is.
That's phenomenal. That. It's set to that. That's its maximum. What's it say there?
So it's just a matter now waiting for them to finish the break, and then the warehouse manager Paul is, like I said, quite happy as long as they don't come in the warehouse. And I'm stood in the entrance now, as you can see. Just back off a little bit. There you go. He's quite happy for me to video the truck going up and down. And he says, and if the truck's not going up and down, he's such a gentleman, he's going to actually get in the machine himself and operate it himself, so I can see it working. So, woohoo! I mean, these machines aren't particularly rare. It's just that you never get a chance to see them because they're tucked away in a warehouse, and you can't obviously normally get in the warehouse. But I've dropped on here. So I'm really excited about this. How sad am I excited about the fork truck? But never mind. Let's enjoy it when it starts to operate. Right, so here we go. We've got the, let me see if I can get the other side of the pillar. So there you go, it's going right up there, look. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. Now he can still go backwards and forwards while he's up there. Now the forks up there will raise and lower, only a small amount, you know, probably about 4 or 5 foot, which allows him to pick the stuff off the racking, and you can turn the forks around so they face the opposite direction. So, you know, you're not just limited to picking stuff up from the right hand side, you can pick them up from the left hand side as well. And there we go. So it's marvellous, this little magnetic line in the middle does all the steering. So all he does is backwards and forwards, and the machine does the rest until he gets out the aisle, and then he's got to steer himself again. Awesome kit. Do you like it on that?
No.
You don't? You prefer the bendy?
Yeah.
Why is that? It's faster.
Well, this for me. Too slow for me.
Too slow. It's amazing how many people get in them and they get up there and then they go like, oh no, get me down, don't they? And there you go. Off he goes. Is he going up again? Let's see. No, he's parking it up. Well, I'm going to get off. Thank you very much, Paul. I know I only got a little bit of footage, but it was definitely worth watching.
They'll all keep getting on and off of it.
Oh, will they?
Yeah.
Good.
It's up to you how long you want to stop.
All right, well, I don't know. What time is it?
10 to 3.
Oh, I've got to get going. I've got 2 videos going live at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work, so. So, coming up the A1 was closed southbound as well, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what the traffic's like.
Yeah.
I might hang around for another 10 minutes, see if I can get a bit more.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, they're up and down here at all times, so.
Okie doke. All right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Set whenever you need. No.
All right, then. Right, so here we go again. So if you watch, it's going to steer into the aisle, and when it gets it lined up, the machine takes over. So that's it, the machine's now steering. Let's just move around here again. So there he goes, up in the air. So you can see he can go up in the platform at the same time as he's moving backwards and forwards. You don't have to duck. So it don't look like he's using the forks, he's just picking something off the racking. And once again, there's a little toot. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic bits of kit. I love them. But I'm easily pleased. Right, anyway, thank you everybody. I've got to get off. Yeah. I really appreciate it.
All right.
All right, thank you, love. Grow your dreadlocks back. Grow your dreadlocks back. Next time I come, I want to see you with dreadlocks again. All right. See you later. Ta-da, love. Well, what a fantastic bunch of people they were. No edge on them at all. Yeah, come and have a look. You can watch this fork truck going up and down. Had a nice chat with me on and off camera. Fantastic people. I wish everybody was like that. They make life so much easier. Anyway, that's about me done for today. So I'll catch you all in the next one. And keep watching. Bye everybody. See you soon.